are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of, killing in the name of. And now you do what they told ya. 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 Those who die are justified for wearing the badge of the chosen rights. You justify those that die by wearing the badge of the chosen whites. Those who die are justified for wearing the badge of the chosen whites. You justify those that die by wearing the badge of the chosen whites. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that
Hello, everyone. It is Luke. I am live from my office, also my kids' playroom. How do I even start this? Because I am angry. I am pissy. I am disgusted. I am. So I got off the phone, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I got off the phone with one of the defendant's counsel. So one of the lawyers that are defending the kid that was assaulted, the kids, I guess it's kids now because people are jumping up and saying, hey, I was assaulted too. I got off the phone with one of the counsel, and first off, he thanked Isaac and I for being, I guess, not afraid to say what the other news outlets won't cover or won't say or won't stick with. And I think I don't blame the other news outlets except for WKB. I don't like you, but you know that. But like WFMJ, they have rules they have to follow. They have things they have to do. And I'm not saying like WFMJ, I'm friends with the reporters. I'm friends with them, but they have to stick with guidelines. Isaac and I and Joe, we don't. We can do and say our opinions. We're almost like kind of like Ron Vert, like a talk show kind of thing, right? Where we can give our opinions. So he called and said, thank you. And I said, you don't have to thank us. We are trying to do what we think is right to help where we can. We always have. And that's what we try and do. But then he went into asking me the video I saw. I have seen one video. The video I saw of Ursuline was all the kids were clothed and they were holding a kid down on a bed and dry humping, flipping his legs up and dry humping. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was awful, disgusting, terrible. This kid, you could tell, is trying to get away. He can't because one kid's holding him down, the other's on top of him. But then the counsel, the lawyer, went into details of another video. And all I'm going to say about this, what he described, and it's in the court documents, which I read, however, to hear it from a lawyer's voice over the phone of what was happening and what happened to a kid on this trip. And then to hear the coaches saw the video and knew about it. The superintendent and the assistant principal or whoever it was saw the videos and blew this family off and said it's not that big of a deal. Absolutely makes me angry. which is why I'm going live at 1:54 from my office / kids playroom. Absolutely disgusted. And I want to get it clear. The boys are 17, 18 years old, however old. They should know better. Okay? They should know better. They should be held responsible. But the ones that need to pay after hearing it from the lawyer about how they knew what was going on, how they didn't do anything, how they blew off this family, how the parents went to the coach first, then went to the principal, and everybody said it's not that big of a deal and said we'll do an internal investigation. They went to the diocese, and the diocese is saying, oh, we don't have anything to do with it. We're going to talk about that in a second. Is absolutely enraging to me as a parent, as a coach, as everything. I can't even begin to tell you how disgusting it was. And we are going to talk about the whole thing of what this lawyer said to me tomorrow. It's in the paperwork, but to hear it live in my ear through my phone, I'm pissed. And for those of you who know, when I get pissed, it's not good. For those of you who've been following us for 5 years, I'm a relentless when it comes to people doing the wrong thing. The Catholic Diocese in Youngstown, the Ursuline superintendent, principal, assistant principal, those coaches, they all need to go down. When I say go down, I mean go down. And as God is my witness, Catholic Diocese, am I allowed to say that? I am going to do my best to make sure you all freaking pay for this with your jobs, with your positions. I don't care if I have to go to the freaking Pope himself in Italy. I am going to make sure with my platform and our platform and Isaac, we are going to make sure you people pay for ignoring this family and for ignoring this kid, for blowing off reporters calling you, for saying you're handling it internally. I truly believe after talking to this guy, Ursuline cares more, at least the leaders, Ursuline cares more about their football program than anything stinking else, than the safety and security of those kids that walk through those schools. Can you tell I'm mad? Like, I'm physically shaking. I am so freaking mad. I am going to, one more time, be on you people like you wouldn't believe. And for those of you who want to come out here and defend these ignorant people, these ignorant leaders in these positions over children, screw you. Even better, F you. And you can come in our comments and say stuff like, "Oh, you guys are just doing this for, oh, you guys are just doing this for clicks. Oh, you guys are," screw you. At least we're willing to step up and stand up against freaking people that are letting abuse go on for kids that are 14, 15, and 16. Screw any of you who want to come in our comment section and call us out. I'll tell you that right now, and I'll keep saying it. My number, 330-651-7081. Call me whenever you want, and you can defend yourselves. Catholic Diocese, Bishop Bonner, or whatever your name is. Call me. Please explain it to me. San Martino, or whatever your name is. Explain it to me how you're able to do that to a family and say, we're handling it internally, and there's video. There's video. I saw one of the videos. That alone is disgusting, and that's not even the worst one. This is going down. Down, down, down. I'm going to be on you. Isaac's going to be on you. Joe's going to be on you. I don't want to speak on behalf of Joe. I can speak on behalf of my little brother, but Joe's going to be. We're going to be all over this. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., I'm going to describe what the lawyer talked about, and we're going to go from there. We're going to go over the documents at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, streaming on the MLO Bros, streaming on Youngstown Talk Channel. YouTube, if you don't have Facebook. That's what we're going to do. Now, another thing. I do want to say this. What we do have to remember, Facebook, we're angry. We want to lash out. I'm obviously angry. Remember, there are innocent kids in that school still. right? I saw comments on the Ursuline page, like there was like kids like doing knitting, and they posted it about how proud they were, and then some of you people like attacked them, like, oh, like, remember there are kids involved that are still going to school there. I've talked to some of the parents that have their kids going there. It's not as easy as just taking them out. You can't just pull your kids out. I've talked to them. You got to remember, some of those kids, they're not involved in the football team, and they go to school every day. Some of them probably don't even know what's going on. So don't hold it against other kids that go to Ursuline or other parents that have their kids go to Ursuline. The ones we need to go after is the principal, the assistant principal, the coaches, and the Youngstown Catholic Diocese. Those are the people. Now, my suggestion, if you're angry, is to call the bishop. 330-744-8451. That is the diocese phone number. As for bishop, now they might say, oh, we don't have anything to do with Ursuline. It's a separate bull. Per everything, that Youngstown Diocese is responsible. Let me read it. The diocese oversees Ursuline along with other Catholic high schools and elementary schools in its territory, setting policies, providing guidance, and ensuring they operate in line with Catholic education standards. Guess what? There's still a game tomorrow. There's still a football game tomorrow. One of the people that touched the ball a lot, one of the kids, was mentioned in this whole thing. Just keep that in mind. I don't want to go after the kids. I know that. But in my head, it's terrible what happened. They need to be punished. They need to learn what they did was wrong. But the people who are more responsible for all of this is the bishop, who's not doing anything, is the superintendent or the principal. I keep saying superintendent. The principal, the assistant principal, and the coaches. Those are the people who need to pay. Call them and demand they resign. Call them and demand they resign. If the bishop doesn't want to do anything, start calling up the chain. I don't know. Does the Pope have a phone number? Call the Pope. This is absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, I am going to go eat a cookie or something because I need a Snickers right now because this whole thing makes me so mad. Again, guys, call down below. Call. Hammer. There's 245 people right now watching this thing. Call. Demand everyone steps down. You want to demand them cancel the football games. Whatever. Absolute ridiculous that all of this is going on. They tried to sweep it under the rug. We will talk about this all tomorrow at 9 a.m. live on Facebook. Join us. Somebody's knocking at my door. Probably my neighbors because they think I'm crazy. We'll see you guys all later.